And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, "I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer." And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, "Knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever."
Great story, Allie. Thanks. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Miami, on the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. It'll be the Heat off the tip. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses. Roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Now here's Hero. Outside Butler. 16 feet out. Drained it for 2 points.
Well, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
And Dallas with possession. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Doncic with the bucket.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's Butler. Last game, 26 points for him. And that one good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Miami ball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Lets a floater go. No luck on that one. Good D by Hardaway. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, this is one of the strong Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now here's Doncic. A hard guy to stop on the offensive end, averaging 34 points a game. Up and over Lowry. Doncic, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pass to Wood. Back to Hardaway. From deep, here's Doncic. He can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the basket by Miami. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. Dinwiddie's got 5.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
Hero outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Hero. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Robinson comes in for Martin. And it's Strus in for Hero. Outside Robinson. And here's Strus. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lowry. There's the 3. Here's Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Walker against Lowry.
Boy, when you talk about Kemba Walker, what comes to mind is a guy who historically can go out and get you buckets despite the diminutive size.
Walker can still be a valuable part of a team's rotation doors.
Well, anybody who can score it as consistently as Kemba Walker has in his past life is going to be someone who can contribute. This guy can dominate defenses in pick-and-roll action. If he's got the 3-game cooking, providing that balance to that dribble drive game, look out.
Free throw good, Walker.
It seems to me Kemba Walker has always been a natural-born leader, and there's something about his personality that allows him to fit in seamlessly wherever he goes, whatever circumstance he finds himself in.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Lowry. McGee, he's checked in for Dallas. Ntilikina comes in for Dinwiddie. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Okay, put it on the deck, make a dribble drive, and set up an opportunity at the rim. That is good stuff.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ntilikina. Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Here's Vincent, and he dunks it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Bertans for 3. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
Now at the line, Max.
It's both from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Walker. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Expanding his range every season. You see how confident Kemba Walker is. It doesn't matter the distance.
And he makes it. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Heat up by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The Mavericks, 20.
been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in. Guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Heading the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And here are the Mavericks now. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Doncic against Lowry. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Doncic against Lowry. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Again, the Heat score.
Boy, one fluid motion. Lowry just as dangerous off the dribble as he is catching and shooting.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic finds Wood. And that one's good. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Now, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Your Heat Youth Dancers, make some noise!
And Miami has possession. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Hero outside. Pass to Oladipo. Lowry with it. 19-footer. And there's another one for the Heat.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Mavericks trailing. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lowry against Doncic. And Wood with the stuff.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Martin. That one is off. And it's Dallas the other way.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Hero with it. Now Doncic defending. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Martin's got 5 now. Dallas has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Oladipo. 8 points in his last time out.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Doncic against Lowry. Puts it up from 17. Doncic's shot is good. 13 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight. Lowry outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Martin. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Bertans comes in for Bullock.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
He's checked in for Oladipo. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kemba Walker comes in for Hardaway. Mavericks on D. They trail by 1. 1:11 left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vincent. Second shot opportunity. Good. Vincent's got his second basket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 15. 46 seconds left in the first half. Takes a 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Strus. Pulls up. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And here's Butler outside. No good there.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
For 3, Powell. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways, it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we got to make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 21 points and 3 assists. And last game, he could never really get going. maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Miami.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Doncic with the bucket.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Hero. Martin inside. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Wood. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Lowry against Doncic. From deep. Hits a three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Doncic outside. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Bullock. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami trailing.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Dallas calls timeout, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
They're so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Cheers, everybody.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. Pass to McGee. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Bullock. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Here's Wood. And the shot goes down.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Inside, here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Pass to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Wood inside. He's guarded by Martin. And the whistle blows as the basket counts.
Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help him this season.
That's good from Wood. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Strus. And here's Robinson. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. To the inside. Pass to Dedmon. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Heat.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Dinwiddie with it. He's got 5. 1:58 left in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. And Wood with the stuff.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. Outside Robinson. Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Dinwiddie outside. 1:14 left to play in the third. Pass to Hardaway. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway. Tries it from 16, and there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Hardaway.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here's Robinson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Bertans comes in for Wood. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Bullock. And it's Kemba Walker in for Dinwiddie. And that one drops. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Powell. Missed inside. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Ntilikina in at the 3, the small forward.
Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Outside Walker. Pass to Bertans. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Now here's Walker. Beyond the arc. And Hero grabs the board. Here's Lowry. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. The shot's good. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Strus. Butler against Bertans. Pulls it in from the elbow. Second chance effort. Out to Lowry. The 3 is up. Tries yet again. Butler. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Bertans. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You always get to see the finesse of Davis Bertans. Now he's showing you I've got a little strength to my game as well.
Adebayo, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Walker. Outside Bertans. Hero against Doncic. From the top of the key. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Martin, he's checked in for Strus. Now Doncic. Up and over Lowry. And it's Doncic missing. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. That one's good. This game is all even.
Well, the tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well. And
the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Hardaway's checked in for Ntilikina. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Dinwiddie. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does. Your options at the offensive end.
Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Wood. Adebayo, no good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the middle. Adebayo with a steal. Hero with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Hero against Dinwiddie. And Adebayo slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2.
Reggie Bullock. 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Cool and collected, making them count under pressure.
Heat shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Here's Hero. Some solid D from Wood. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic on the wing. Clock at 6. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry with it. Now Doncic defending. Lowry to pass to Hero. Down low. Goes back up. Adebayo. Missed it, even after all of those chances. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Now here's Hero. Lets it go from 11. The Mavericks pull it in.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Ooh, got that one up quick. And it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 7. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hero for 3. Second chance shot. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Hero. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Miami calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
All right, 2 seconds. Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancers.
Martin, the pass to Butler. Hero on the wing. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And they go to the intentional foul.
Tyler Hero. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot-making are all incredible. Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And stolen by Adebayo. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And there's a 3-second violation. And Dallas calls time here.
Substitution on the court.
They're leading by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Luka Doncic has a long history of being on this stage in these moments so often that he is quite comfortable.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Back to Butler. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Will you put together a full game tonight? And it paid off, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night with Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside. I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And the starting group for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got LeBron James, Patrick Beverley out there with Dennis Schroeder. And there's Bryant, and it's Walker in at the 3. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true, but he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
San Antonio with the ball. Sohan, the pass to Poeltl. Misses the baby hook. And so Beverley will bring it up for Los Angeles. Walker's shot is off. Jones against James. RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky, 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
First free throw is good. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Walker from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
To the left wing. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded close. Poeltl finds Vassell. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Schroeder in the game against Sacramento. Very impressive.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Sohan. Oh, good on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Now here's Beverley, covered by Vassell. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Walker. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Jones against Schroeder. And the basket by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever, he's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player.
Jones, no luck.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Walker. The Lakers moving the ball around.
Just because he's bounced around, let's not forget what Schroeder can bring to a team.
Absolutely. He is a solid playmaker. He's gifted at getting to the rim. He's got the speed, he's got the craftiness, and he's a pesky defender. All the things you want in a guard.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Brown is checked in for Walker, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Schroeder against Jones, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Gabriel's checked in, and it's Kendrick Nunn in for Dennis Schroeder. Spurs also with the sub. McDermott's checked in. Westbrook against Jones. Los Angeles with another miss. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to. When you're a small market, you got to invest in development.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:58 left to play in the first. Westbrook with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Outside Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 3. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Okay, Liquor fans, you've asked for it. Here they are. The Liquor Girl Dance Team. Enjoy.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. He's covered by Westbrook, and the layup's good off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Westbrook. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Westbrook. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's Nunn. 5 to shoot. Over Richardson. Here's LeBron. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
LeBron James going to the free throw line. Let's just say it's not his most accurate of positions, but hey, even players like him got to have things that need to work.
Well, that's why they're in front. The aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Los Angeles foul. Kendrick Nunn.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Spurs have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. He got it up. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Patrick Beverley out there with Christie. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Langford following the 3 by the Lakers. Jones with it. Picked up by Bryant. Jones, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Beverly. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. Greg Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Johnson following the basket by LeBron James. Johnson. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Christie. Offensive rebound. The pass to Beverly. Here's Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the inside to stop the run. And it's sent back by Bryant. And they'll keep possession. And they get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now here's LeBron. He also had a big impact in that win against the Kings. Passes it to Christie. 6 to shoot. Over Langford. Rebounded by Langford.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you can see the frustration on his face.
The offensive rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Lakers leading by 12. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
That's their first of the game. So sharp pass here has helped them to craft this lead.
Walker's checked in for Los Angeles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Sohan. To the wing on the left. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely. Bertle's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Reeves the pass to Bryant. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. James, left side. No good with the elbow jumper.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Collins checked in for Pirtle. So Craig Popovich going to take a timeout right here and talk to his team. Craig, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Jones, the pass to Sohan. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jones. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Outside, Walker to end the cold streak. Nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 6 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Westbrook with it. Jones covering. Jones against Westbrook. And the shot goes in. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
1:21 left to play here in the half. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Westbrook. Launches a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They get a hand on it. Westbrook drives in and finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Obi, he's checked in for San Antonio. Richardson comes in for Jones. Now, here's Nunn. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. There's Brown with the three. No good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Bryant's shot is good.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
They get it again. Here's Roby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
That's his second personal foul.
The Spurs shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And he knocks down the first one.
Roby. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Lakers have possession. And here's Bryant for 3. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. TB, this team's offense was clicking in the first half. Do you like what you're seeing?
Yeah, it's continuing to flow because we're getting stops on defense, and it's leading to transition buckets and us, working at our pace out there on the offensive end.
And that has been very good for your team in the first half. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. We need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
It's time, everyone.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the fourth.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Vassell. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Over Jones. They grab their own miss. Bryant the pass to Beverly. Now the dish to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Poeltl. And LeBron throws it down.
After all these years, LeBron still has the fire, willing to do the dirty work.
Spurs shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the two-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Outside, Walker. Back to Schroeder. Beverly, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Pirtle. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jones, no one around him. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Up top, Vassell. Defended by Beverly. Vassell, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's LeBron, 13 points in the game. Shoots over Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now, Vassell, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Walker. And there's another one for the Lakers. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles. Vassell with it. Picked up by Bryant. Vassell, no good.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
And that one's good, James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6, and it's good, 2 points. Jones has got 8.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
James looking around. Pass to Beverly. Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. LeBron trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
29 seconds left in the third. LeBron outside. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Sohan. Here's Pirtle. That one drops for him.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
lets it go from... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Thomas Bryant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Christie. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Reeves in at the three, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Collins. That shot, no good. Nice D from Bryant.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, and just gets the contact and the finish.
Now, here's Langford. Here's Roby. And finished off by Collins.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Nunn. A pass to Christie. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's Christie. From outside, off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Reeves, following the basket by Romeo Langford. Pass to Christie. Clock at 6. Here's Gabriel. Chalk up 2 there.
Wyndham Gabriel with a 2-pointer.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Wesley missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Christie kicks to Nunn. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Langford. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, great court awareness.
And the Lakers call time here. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion in two cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
All right, fans, here comes your Laker girl. Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Spurs. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Christie. Over Langford. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Christie's got his first points of the night. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Right wing, McDermott, no one around him. Cans the shot from the wing. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And San Antonio has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bates Diop.
2 minutes.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And there's the pass to Christie. Brown outside. They get it back. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
And let's just say this. The name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're leading by 30.
Let's hear it.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker girl. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girl.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown finds Jones. Here's Reeves. Passes to Brown. Jones trying to get open. No good with the triple. Wesley with the ball.
Number 14. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Roby. No good on the quick three. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown the pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Jones, that's for 2. Count it.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Patrick. The ball was flying around tonight. A lot of assists. How big was that in the win?
We got one motto. Everybody eats, everybody get a piece of the pie. We came out here with a good intensity, and to come and play in front of the best fans in the NBA, it makes it easy for us.
Well, you guys shared the wealth tonight, and it led to a win. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.